Yvonne would love to hear what you have to say.
Wow. Well, first of all, congratulations to all of you who were involved with that beautiful documentary. It was really superb, and it needs to be seen by as many people as possible. I have a daughter who's a documentary filmmaker in Malaysia, so I know what goes into making one of these. And when it all comes together, it looks good, but it takes quite some time to make it look like that. And the work that's gone into it by all of you is amazing. And the heart, it just really comes from the heart, and I think that speaks volumes. So beautiful, beautiful to watch, and so many great messages. I just wanted to I pick up on something both Amani and River talked about, and this blame thing, and this idea that we're responsible for climate change. And for me, I always look at that and I go, wow, yes, we certainly aren't doing this planet any favors, and we are contributing to where she's at. But this Earth has gone through climate change for eons before we came, and will continue to do so after we leave. So for me, what I think is important is that we are so adaptable, and this coming together and learning how to get back to the earth and working with her as our planet goes through her own changes, and take away this blame and shame and understand where is the earth going. The earth is moving. We are moving all the time, and it's moving into a different place in the galaxy, and as a result her climates are changing. And so the more that we work in alignment with that, and we are connected to her as our home and the space that we occupy, and do no harm. First, do no harm. I was brought up in the healing fraternity, and I think that's been lost. That phrase has been decimated. But first, do no harm, I think, to each other, to ourselves, and to our planet, and that is very important. The other thing that I wanted to bring up in relationship to that was something River said about how we relate to the planet as Mother Earth. And, I was thinking about that, and I thought, well, I'm a mother, and most, those of us who are, we change. We don't stay the same. We are constantly changing, and our children, and I think we're children of our Mother Earth. Our children have to adapt to that, and it's when the children try to start to control the mother, and for those of you who are mothers, there comes a time where suddenly, that dynamic changes, where suddenly once you told them what to do, and then they tell you what to do. And so, there is that shift. And so we are the children, and we have to realize that our mother is changing, and we need to accommodate that change and love that change and adapt to that change, and not try to keep it the way it was. As River said, we can't keep it the way it was. We need to keep moving with her. And so I've seen a lot more than most of you. And I think that this idea of, as our planet is moving into this new phase of itself, our mother is changing, and what she most needs, like all of us mothers most need from our children, is acceptance where we're at, and nurturing and loving and supporting, and being in tune with that. And I think that's really what we're learning about ourselves and each other. Yes, we have been trapped in this time of always wanting people to be like us, or to like us, or to be different. If they don't agree, then we don't like them. And we've got to learn to accept each other where we're at, and to support and nurture everyone to come home to this inner self. And I know, Sovereign, that's the heart of all your work. It's the heart of all my work, to bring that to the surface in alignment with the earth. And together we need to travel. And for me, it's just an amazing time to still be alive and to watch all of this emerge. So thank you so much for that beautiful documentary. And let's all just keep doing what we're doing, because I think we're on a roll. Thank you.
You're definitely on a roll, Yvonne. That was beautiful.
Thank you. Well, I do my best. And just, hey, Sovereign, I'm a bit envious because I miss Bali so much. and and so I love them. And what you said about the Balinese is the reason that I have been running spiritual retreats there for 8 years, is because the Balinese, they don't go to church to become spiritual. They just live their spirituality in their food, in their relationships, in in everything they do, and we just don't do enough of it. So I envy where you are right now.
Mm.
Thank you.
Sovereign, do you want to share before we move to Jennifer?